United States membership of the association as the executive committee, including these ones that have come to see you. That's those ones within your constituencies. So, the structure of the association is as follows. We have the national level. That is why you see the national president come to be with us here today. The state level, which are those people that you are seeing here, all of us here, members of the State Executive Council, members of the local government executive committees, they are all here, representative, local government area level. This take us to the grassroots, the communities. We reach out to them by our activities. The idea for a platform or an association for the coastal and waterways communities in Nigeria was conceived in the year 2019 by some credible and passionate indigenes of the area who felt the pains of long-time exploitation, degradations, and total neglect of these areas by successive governments and their agencies and corporate organizations operating in these areas. The sole purpose for this initiative is to represent, protect, and defend the interests of the communities. Also, to promote sustainable peace, clean environment, and improved condition of living in the coastal and waterways communities through peaceful dialogue and consultations with relevant authorities. So, our activities, like I said before, are down to the grassroots through balanced community representations. The association is registered with a duly constituted board of trustees with the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria, and as a critical stakeholder in the coastal and waterways communities, it is very important we come to present and introduce this body to you, sir, for your recognition and to parley with your establishment. So, as we round up our speech, we want to use this medium and privilege given us to formally appreciate the effort of the federal government of Nigeria and our agencies like the Ministry of Transport, NNPC, NPA, NIWA, which is your own establishment, NEMASA, and others for the ongoing plans to dredge the Warri River from the Escravos Bay down to Rutu, Warri, Koko, and Sapele ports. We commend and give our total support to government on these laudable steps. We also request that the EPZ project at Ogbonlato Escravos be included in the next federal government budget for full-scale execution. All this, if put in place, will restore social and economic activity back to coastal and waterways communities in the Delta State in particular. Finally, sir, we want to solicit for your support and request for your considerations in the following areas in your establishment. 1. To be in good working relationship with your establishment. 2. To assist in the dredging of fish for your audience, and God bless you.
Like I said earlier, that we will try as much as possible to foster a good relationship with your association, because I know we need you as much as you need us, because you are close to the riverine area more than us, because you have your representative within there. And we wouldn't want you to be far away from us. Just as you visit us now, maybe perhaps you have visited all the area offices, you do the same visitation to the headquarters, the managing director. And I know the managing director will be willing to work with you, because he's the person that likes people that can bring innovative ideas that will make the waterways meaningful. So we will do whatever we can do within our limit to build a strong relationship with your association. And like you have said, the dredging of the creeks, yeah, NIWA will do whatever it can do within its own capacity. Whatever area you know that the organization can come in, you can maybe through the host community put it in writing, where we forward it to the headquarters, and from there the headquarters will also do whatever it knows it can do through the federal government to make sure that it's being dredged. You know that even me in particular, I'm one person that is praying that the glory of Warri should return, and which I believe, like, if I'm not mistaken, the owner of Warri is carrying out an economic summit starting today. So it's a good step in the right direction. Since I came, I've been hearing that young man trying to see how he can woo investors. So in your own association too, you will need people that will come around, give him ideas on how to make sure that those things work. And I want to believe if all of us at every angle we think positively to see how the environment can be turned around to what it used to be before, if possible even be better than before. I think all this we are saying, maybe joblessness and all these things, if all those companies come back to life, I think everybody will be busy doing one thing or the other. So in the area of clearing of the waterways, I think it has been a routine of the authority. And if you know that there's a route that are viable, just write and we'll process it through the authority headquarters and we'll get it across to you. Thank you very much.
The partnership is open and we are going to do everything to solidify it. So it's not your fault, it's our fault. But everything starts from one day. Yeah. And we are very grateful that you have given us the audience to appear before you. And another thing, I know that these two strategic agencies, NIWA and NIMASA, from the body, Federal Ministry of Transport, they have listening ears. What I'm saying is that there was one time we went to Marina in Apapa, in Lagos, to have a meeting with the headquarters of NIMASA and all that. It shows that really these two agencies that have listening ears, anytime you approach them, they will listen to you and try to see how they can partner with you. Because the coastal and waterways terrain community is a very difficult terrain. Very, very difficult. Just like my state chairman is saying, one of the major problems is transportation. These young men here, most of them left Butu this morning. Some of them left Patani this morning. Some of them left Escramble this morning just to attend the meeting. And when they are coming, why not for God's grace, some of them shouldn't have been here because of the difficulty in accessing good transport system and everything. Just like we said, the state board is going to write for a partnership in terms of water transportation. And I know this yard is the best yard. This yard is the best yard where boats go to Butu, boats can go to Escravos, boats can go to all the routes in Delta State. It's a hub. The roads are very good, it's easily accessible and everything. In such a partnership or in such a program or in such a business atmosphere is being established, it will go a long way to ease the difficulties people are facing in terms of water transportation and everything. So I want to also add my voice to the dredging of shallow channels, like the removal of water, license and all that. So if you visit most of all these communities, you cannot access it because particularly this rainy season, water license are taking over every place. And some of all these places, NIWA is not aware. They don't know the community. So this partnership will make us that if we have challenges in those communities, shallow creeks, menace of water license, and also wrecks We can complain to NIWA. By the grace of God, NIWA will assist us, put a write-up to the headquarters, and then that, like what happened recently in the Fesu community. The moment NIWA is aware, they don't sleep. They did everything possible to make sure that the attention of the